Did you learn nothing from your puppy days, huh? Huh? Dingus.
So you're probably wondering where Jacob is. He doesn't fit in my house as much as I would love, and I think he would probably love to live in my house with me. I have that monster already. I don't need more of creatures messing up my house. Anyway, so I have the day off today. I got Liam off to daycare, and then hit up the grocery store. I'm gonna try to make beef stew for dinner. Lord help us. But it's too nice. It's sunny. It's like actually daytime. So I think I'm going to go out and do some road work with Jake. I like to get my horses going on various terrain. I like to send them out in a field. I like to work them in the ring. I like to work them a little bit on the road. I think it really helps their joint and tendon density and their bone density to kind of work on harder surfaces. Obviously, I'm not like galloping him for miles and miles and miles, but to do some trot sets on a hard packed dirt road, I think is really beneficial to his joint health. It also will help him on the cross country course. The terrain changes a lot. It can go from nice squishy grass to mud to maybe hard packed gravel in some places. So I really like for him to be prepared to go from all of those different kinds of surfaces. I like him to know how to handle them. And I like to get him out of the ring. He's young, so, to put him in the ring all winter and just kind of drill him around and around and around in circles is going to completely fry his brain. When we work on the road, I'm more doing conditioning work. Obviously, I still expect him to go well, but I nitpick his frame a lot less. I still expect him to kind of push from behind because obviously, if he's not working the right way, then, there's really no point in the conditioning. But I'm a lot less, nitpicky about the little things. As long as he is kind of pushing from behind, if he wants to poke his nose out a little bit, that's fine. I don't care. It's just more of a laid back, let's get out, let's, make you huff and puff a little bit. Let's kind of push your cardio. And let's change it up. Let's go see stuff. Let's go spook at some rocks, or maybe get swarmed by French Canadians. See some bicyclists. Well, probably not today. It's like 30 degrees. But, expose him to stuff so he gets to see other things than just the arena walls and floor. I think all of those things are really beneficial. So now that I have the day off, I have the sunshine, and I have the time, we are going to go torture Jacob with some road work. We are headed out on our first solo road conditioning trip of 2018. He's pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully we don't get run over. Flapping in the breeze. So some of these off-breed horses are the best because they've got a lot of mileage on them, and so sometimes, for stuff like this, it's kind of great because I know he's pretty unflappable. So we're just finishing up our first road hack of the year. Jake was really good. We encountered a scary utility obstacle. Garbage truck ran up our butt, and he's a pretty unflappable guy. I can't speak enough for this horse and how really truly safe he is, and game. I mean, we're gonna do one more set of trot, and I like to finish when I feel like I still have a little bit of horse underneath me. I'm definitely feeling that way. His ears are forward, and there's a few factors that I contribute to that, and I will survived our first set of road work for the year, and I'm pretty excited about that because that means we're gearing up for the season. Huh, Jakey? You're being a good boy. It was a cold day for a hack, but the sun is shining. My pony's happy. What more could you want, eh? Oh, bud. Good boy. Loose rain. Happy walking. Didn't get hit by a garbage truck. It's a good day. Jack. So we finished up our road work. He was excellent. I think he really enjoys getting out. I think road work's really important for their brains as well as their bodies. I like to work him in a hack more when we do road work, just because it kind of gives him a little bit of a change. Check your brakes and steering, obviously, before. He doesn't steer as well on the Hackmore, but he's got really good brakes. And he's not like a super spooky horse. He's super confident on the road. And I attest that to his background. We think there was some Amish involved, and typically those horses are pretty bomb-proof. And he is. We had a garbage truck run right up our tushy today, huh? And that was fun. And he just kind of looks at it. He's like, well, here we go again. I'm going to take care of my stupid human that's making me do these weird things. His only thing is once he knows that we're headed for home, like any horse, he's like, we're going home! And then he can get a little bit strong, but it's not anything that's like scary or unsafe. If that were the case, I wouldn't take him out on the road, obviously. So that was our work for today. Tomorrow we'll probably just do a light hack, a little bit of ring work, and then I like to try to alternate like hard training rides, conditioning rides, and off days for his mental status. He also hasn't been getting out a lot because it's been really icy here. So I like to make sure that I come every day and at least get him out, even if it's hopping on and bareback and putzing around the arena in the Hackmore. I like to use that for kind of less intense work. He responds to it a lot better. I think he really likes the way that pressure works. Unfortunately, we can't show in a Hackmore in the dressage, so he does have to know how to go in a snaffle at least. So, and we're still playing around with bits. We're still trying to figure out what makes him happy other than dinner. Because that's next. So we do a little bit of everything. Snaffle ring work, snaffle road work, Hackmore ring work, Hackmore road work. But for the most part, I like to try to use the Hackmore when we're trying to decompress his brain a little bit. The ring work kind of blows his mind still, which is not uncommon. He really likes to work in the outdoor arena because it's big. Our indoor is a little bit small and it's got mirrors, and typically it's pretty packed when we ride, so it's hard for him to kind of put his head in the game. He tries. I mean, he wouldn't be with me if he wasn't trying. It just makes the process a little bit slower. So I try to give him as many opportunities for mental breaks as possible, which is why we go up and down the road in the Hackmore instead of the snaffle. And the other thing is I really make sure his legs are protected. Polos on the back, usually something with a pretty serious strike plate in the front. The back on track boots that I reviewed a couple videos ago were awesome. I used them yesterday and today. I would buy like 5 more pairs. I may buy another pair for shows, so he has a pair for at home and then a nice pair for when we leave. They hold no dirt. They don't overheat the backs of the legs. It's awesome. And so definitely recommend. I'm probably gonna buy another pair because I like them that much. They clean up really well. I just wiped them off with a damp rag and good as new. They definitely were a good purchase, so I highly recommend those. And then he wears horseshoes all the way around. I would never ride him on the road without shoes, probably. We don't have asphalt, it's just hard packed gravel, which is why I feel comfortable riding him down the road in shoes. I would not do it on asphalt probably because it gets a little bit slippery. But with the fact that he wears shoes all the way around and the footing, I am fairly confident that he's got a good base of support, because if he feels like he is slipping and sliding all over the road, he's not gonna, he's not gonna be as confident, which means we're not gonna have as successful of a ride. So we use bell boots in the front. I've debated using them all the way around on the road just in case he gets into any kind of a little, kerfluffle. But he's pretty solid, so I don't anticipate that happening. So I keep the bell boots off behind, just use them in the front. So polos behind, tendon boots in the front, polos in the front, Hackamore, and then he just goes in his jump saddle with a quarter sheet today because it's cold. It was a cold ride today. So that's it for today's adventure. I hope you enjoy the video, even though it's particularly long. This is a long one. So thank you for sticking in there until the end. And as always, thank you for watching.